first wanted to be a part of the NSO because I saw what they were doing. I thought it was cool. You know, they weren't doing anything troll-like. They were just feuding with people, and I thought, hey, it seems like it's fun. Johnny Thunder was doing stuff with RA Wrestle, and I thought it was pretty cool. I liked it. So I messaged Wrestling Jesus, and he said, sure, you can join. And it was mainly him and Johnny Thunder at the time, and I was good friends with both of those guys, so I thought, hey, why not? So then, plus I was bored at the time, and I wasn't doing YLWA much, so figured in my downtime I'll do this. So I had my own little gimmick planned out. I was going to be the smartest man in the IWC because I could actually take wrestling and real life and separate the two. So I guess that would have been my gimmick. Didn't think too much on that now, did I? So it was fun. I was in the NSO. I was in a group with, you know, two at least popular by name on the IWC, Johnny Thunder and Wrestling Jesus. So it was cool. What I didn't know was that in the same video that I was introduced as a new member, like about 4 other people were introduced, and Rick Cage, or RA Wrestle, was introduced as a new member as well, and was someone that Johnny Thunder was feuding with at the time, and it didn't make sense. So I just decided, you know, alright, this isn't going to be my cup of tea. I'm just going to, you know, take a step back. So I decided not to do anything for a little while and see how it would go.
You know, around this time, this pretty much week-long reign of the NSO, Wrestling Jesus and I started off with a plan. And I, of course, I don't care what anyone says, I came up with this idea about a month before it happened, but he just capitalized on it. So we're sitting here, you know, we're making videos. I have a feud going on with RA Wrestle and the BWA. I'm doing that stuff. He's taking on other people. And then all of a sudden, Wrestling Jesus adds about 10 more members to the group. So I'm just like, alright buddy, we really can't add many people to this because this is starting to become stupid. We shouldn't add more than 4 or 5 people to this group, and I think we should take a lot of these guys out, and we shouldn't let the people that he was taking to come in. He agreed with me. He said, alright Johnny, we'll keep this down to about 4 or 5 people. Next day, he's like, alright Johnny, we'll keep it up to about 5 to 6 people. And then the next day, he's like, alright, 7 to 8, and then 9, and then just, it grew, and it just went out of control. My original plan for this was to work with him, side by side, have some fun, get some subs from this, which worked on my behalf, and I'm pretty sure worked on his behalf, shake up the IWC, because the IWC at this point was on a downward spiral of boredom. Complete boredom. But what Wrestling Jesus did to this, and no disrespect to the guy, I like Wrestling Jesus, we're still cool, but he killed the NSO by adding all these people like Jeff Hardy, Evan Sucks, and I don't even know who else he added, just a bunch of random people. And he pretty much took this thing way too seriously. It was supposed to be for fun. It was supposed to be all funny, help the IWC, help our independent characters grow. But what he did, he took this thing that was supposed to be for fun, and he turned it into something extremely serious that was beyond anything I can even imagine. And he made it seem like this was all real life. It wasn't supposed to be.
Wrestling Jesus really started to take this onto a serious note by adding people that he shouldn't have added. When you add characters like Jeff Hardy fucking sucks, I mean, again, those are the type of people that are not just there to garner media attention from the IWC. They are there to troll you for life. I mean, in all honesty, I cannot fathom why he would start adding people like him. I think it was Johnny Thunder who also had the idea to add in Jeff Hardy fucking sucks, but you can't add people like them because those are people that don't realize the fun in just a random feud that is planned. They just want to attack, so it's kind of a null situation there. You can't just invite people like that. You gotta invite people who pretty much know that this is just a comedy-based feud.
Well, then they started to do more trolling activities with Jeff Hardy fucking sucks and Dan OB, whatever. And I said, this isn't my thing, I'll walk away. So I was going to tell Wrestling Jesus that was done, but turns out that TheSkypeDungeon wanted me to be in, so I figured, awesome. So I joined TheSkypeDungeon, and that was pretty much it. We were feuding, you know, having our fake little feud, enjoying ourselves.
Jeff Hardy fucking sucks, XX Ryan, XX12, Denub Rocker, Toot Slayer, Gothic Darren 060606, the UEOP, Double Warlord XX, Plat Drac, Moral Virgin, Troner 41, Raw Wrestle 93, Slater Rules, Hydra 555, Islands Patriot, 10Y, 2Z01. Those are just probably some of the many members that were part of this NSO thing that was going on, and it was really taking an effect. Cause I mean, a lot of people were joining, like every new member that joined. I remember Jesus made like a new video on them, and even the people that said, you know, we want nothing to do with this feud, still ended up, you know, getting involved in the feud. Example, another group ended up getting involved in this feud. I'll give you a hint. I used to be in this group, you know, we were well known. We made one video explaining why the IWC was sucking, and one little line was all it took for us to officially get involved in the TheSkypeDungeon versus the NSO. I wonder who that group was. I know! Was it the WFI?
The following video has been paid for by the WFI.